Hello guys, and again welcome to the LM podcast, and I'm your host Sharma. So guys, I'm constantly creating podcast on the niche marketing, so I really want that you guys subscribe to me, share my podcast, and learn from me and from anyone that you like, because learning is what is important instead of who you are learning from. So best of luck with the learning, and keep listening to my podcast and share it with your friends and family. So, what's my today's topic? My today's topic is about understanding the demand and the problem of the consumers or people. So, guys, in the future, or if you are doing anything in life, you have to learn selling or some kind of marketing, because in whatever niche you are, it can be a business, it can be a job. I'm not saying in the most jobs, but in many jobs you have to learn about demand and marketing and understand what does your customer buy, why they buy, and what not. Or if you are a businessman, or if you are running your own agency, or if you are doing something of your own, this is the biggest lesson that anyone can learn, and that is learning about the demand and problems of the consumer or people that you are targeting. For example, let's take this on episode. This podcast or this episode is made by observing that there are people and there is a demand among people that want to learn about marketing and that want to learn about how marketing works, how to sell something, how to create some kind of products and content. And you can do so by analyzing the demand. If there is demand for something, then it will become very easy for you to sell it. But if there is no demand and if you create problems, or if you are just trying to solve some problems that are not there, then these things are not going to work. But if there is a demand for something, and if there is already some kind of problems for which you try to create products and services and some kind of things that will just those consumer will benefit from, then they will buy it for sure. But if there is no demand, there is no problem, and you have just created a product, and then you will look for a market to sell it to, or a video or content that you think that people will watch without there being a demand, then these things are not going to work. So for the start, what you have to do is that learn about and understand the problems and demand of some kind of thing, content, or videos. It can be audio, it can be any kind of product and services. For any business to succeed, or for any kind of audience for you to gain, and for any kind of subscriber, and for anyone, if you want to just create a community, there should be a demand and there should be a problem for it. Without there being a demand or problem, there is like no benefit or no point on creating a product or service for that, because no one is going to buy it and you have just wasted your a lot of time and money. But if there is already a lot of demand for that product or service, or if there is already a lot of problem in that niche, you can try creating product and solve that problem. So yeah, there are like few people who are in marketing in podcast community, but there are not many, and I can fill the gap that are there with my podcast. Yeah, I might not be able to get a lot of listeners, but whoever I will get as a listener will become a great like follower or subscriber who will help me grow, because quality is what matter instead of quantity. There will be many people who will have a lot of listeners and a lot of followers, but those followers are of no benefit if they are not able to create a business out of it, or if those followers are not loyal. So creating a loyal customer base, or a loyal subscriber, or a follower base is what matters. So try to pick up a niche just like I have did right now in the marketing. Just create good content, create some kind of good services and products, and you will be able to succeed. But make sure there is a demand and there is a problem that you can solve and fulfill. So guys, that's all for today's episode, and if you liked it, please share with the friends, family, people you love and care about. And guys, please share, please subscribe, and please like my podcast. Thank you.